So before I begin this video, I want to talk a little bit about why this series was on hiatus for a few months and generally why it happened. So I talked about it in length in this video, and if you want to hear the full details of what happened, you can check that one out. But to keep things short, my laptop got stolen, and I had a lot of footage on there of this playthrough that now is gone. So I lost from part 5 all the way to part 9 of stuff, and I unfortunately did not back it up, so I just forever lost those parts and really couldn't do anything about it. And I was in a funk for a bit. I just really didn't want to make videos and kind of do that stuff. I wanted to just kind of clear my head and just not worry about it. And now I kind of want to get back to it, and that's generally why I was away from this series for a while. And I did know I am coming back to it. I'm not going to cancel this series outright, because I really do enjoy doing this one. I do enjoy the Impractical playthroughs, and especially this one. This one was turning out really well, so I'm continuing on. I am going to finish the challenge, and most importantly, I am going to back up my files this time. So with this out of the way, let's get to the video. Yeah. Oh, I really can't sing. Well, welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Minimalist Challenge. Today is a reaction video, and really what I mean by this is that I'm not playing today. I'm watching a video of Part 5. So, I uploaded the gameplay of Part 5 on YouTube because I think I was gonna export it for some reason. So I uploaded the gameplay to YouTube, but I wouldn't know at the time that my laptop was going to get stolen. So really, the footage you are seeing is the last remnant of the footage I recorded. So I figured instead of re-record this part and do it all over again, I figured it'd probably be a better, more fun video to watch the footage back, kind of as a past commentary to see maybe what stuff happened here and add on to it. It really is I don't know how I did in this one, so this is going to be interesting. And I am going to try and intercut with some of the stuff I usually do in other parts. But I probably will generally be talking about it's oh, what am I doing here? I wonder what I was saying. Because really, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so many months since I recorded this, to be honest, I feel this video was actually probably recorded in it might have legit been December, or maybe early January. So it's been quite a few months since then, so I can't remember what I was saying. I think one of the things I did talk about here was that definitely going from Kid Link to Adult Link, this is really when the challenge starts, and I did say it a bunch before then, oh, now the challenge starts, or now the challenge starts. But really, this is the point, I'd say, when the challenge does start. Because now you have to deal with a lot more stuff, a lot more enemies, and really the game takes the training wheels off. Forest Temple is the dungeon where it's hopefully you learned the controls and the movements and all the mechanics, because if you didn't, good luck, you're done. So it's generally this is where it starts getting tough. This part you probably won't expect to see any of that. I think I generally do pretty good here. Now I'm unsure. I think I probably will talk about stuff that happened in later parts in those parts. So I'll probably be very quiet on what happened during the Forest Temple until that part, so I can have something to discuss then. But I do remember this. Like, there's not too much to really talk about on this part. Like, I don't know what I would have said. It's like, okay, we just gotta do this little game here to get the hook shot. Just gotta follow Dompe around, which is generally easy. It's like, no one can screw this up. Now, the real question is, will I hit up Flame? My answer is, I'll probably hit none. So let's see if I'm right. I don't really remember. Hopefully I don't. I'd be real mad at myself if I did. Come on, John, you're better at this. You played this game a lot. Oh! No! John, what are you doing? How'd you walk into that? You had so much time. And that's probably the ones you probably would get hit by, because the camera angle is really weird there. It's like I hit by an easy one. Like, this sucks. And I almost missed that fall there too. Like, that would have been even more embarrassing. Like, missing, like, falling off the cliff in this mini game. So something going back to like when I first played this game, the first time experience. I think I talked about last time when like getting the Master Sword and like everyone in my family was watching the screen. My aunt got it. I remember after that point, headed home, got a call, just like she found the hook shot. It was in the graveyard. It's like cool. So it's like that's the kind of stuff that I liked. Like when you get that connectivity between like games, and I kind of felt that with Breath of the Wild, because in that game, it was like that for me. And playing with my friends, and we'd be talking like, "Hey, did you check that out?" Or, "Ooh, I had this happen in this area," and it's like, "Oh, cool, I was playing, and this thing happened," or, "Ooh, I saw this cool thing in this part of the map." Like, it kind of brought that back, and yeah, I got the hook shot, and yeah, it hooks onto things. But yeah, it was something really cool with that game. I just loved kind of how everyone, I even just of my close friends, like people on the internet too, were just all banding together, just talking about the game. Like, "Oh, I saw this cool thing," or, "Oh, I was playing and I found this in the horizon," or, "Oh, look, this cool Easter egg." And it's like that. It's the kind of stuff like that I like. That's like I like about the Zelda games. There's always that mystery to it and like finding stuff. And of course, me back then, I was really excited when like anytime I got the call about like Zelda stuff from my aunt. Because I was like, I wonder what stuff she found then, because she actually beat the game before me. Like I remember actually seeing her beat the game, like in the final boss. But I will talk about that when we get to that point, much later in the playthrough. And it's kind of weird watching this, because it's like it's kind of it's more like, maybe now that I'm just watching it instead of playing it, like it's kind of weird watching this style of playthrough where you're just skipping stuff, because it's like it feels weird just going through Kakariko as Adult Link for the first time and just not getting the Blue Cucco. You're not getting any of the items, any of the Skullcellos. Like it's just it's kind of weird. It's like it just doesn't feel right. Like it's not Zelda. Like you need to collect stuff. So, oh, that's always. You know what? I think actually I probably cut right here too. I wonder if I shouldn't just. You know what? I will. Let's cut this. Hey, what do you know? Look where I'm at now. I'm in Kakariko Forest. Yeah. See, watching this back, because I bet in that if I had the audio, I probably was like, "Well, I'll see you when I get to Kakariko Forest," because no one wants to watch me backwalk for 5 minutes. It's like, oh, maybe this is the mistake of doing it live, because it's like I don't know if there's like stuff that is like, "Hey, cut this out," and it's like, well, too late. Huh? I went for that little chest there. Yeah, these guys. I don't think I've ever talked to these guys. This might be the first time I ever did. Like, I think This is the first time I've talked to these guys since I first played the game. It's weird how that is for me. Like, I'll play RPGs and I'll always, like, talk to, like, random NPCs and talk to, like, people. But once I beat the game, like, a second time or, like, for, like, the third or fourth, I won't do that. So it'll be a long time before I'll just actively go talk to the people. Because like, I don't need to talk to them. I know the info they have, and generally, unless they have, like, some item you need, then I'm not gonna, like, just go talk to them. That's when you know this thing's bad, when it's like, I gotta buy a heart piece in the shop. I don't think I ever do that in Zelda. Hi, mister. You can't use a Deku Shield. It's only for kids. It's only for people who play this game regularly, too. Only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? Still weird. I think this was the first Zelda game where, like, you actually had to have the bow before you got arrows. I feel like I remember in Link to the Past, you could... Yeah, Link to the Past, you could get arrows without having the bow. And if you just got the bow without arrows, it would just be empty, so... Like, maybe, I guess it makes more sense in this, because you do get the, the quiver, like, with the bow, so... I guess that's the reason, like, why would you buy arrows if you don't have a bag to carry it? So maybe I just sound like an idiot right now. Yeah, and here's the last time we're gonna see Mido for the entire game, except for, like, the last 10 seconds of the credits. And I saw that. I saw me trying to play Song of Time. Oh my god. How am I screwing up the Lost Woods? Oh my god. Oh my god. I had to look up Saria's song. Oh, okay, I'm kind of happy this footage has been stolen and is gone, because I know what happens later on in the playthrough, and it's not pretty. So, you get to see a little something of what you could have expected in some of these later parts, because I'm sure now that I've gotten through the hard parts, I can probably just breeze through the challenges. But that is embarrassing. How can I forget Saria's song? Down, right, left. Down, right, left. How? Now I wish I knew what I was saying here, because I'm probably calling myself out. It's like, hey, it wasn't your YouTube channel Master of Zelda Games? Like, how are you the Master of Zelda Games? You don't even know Saria's song. Let's get past that then. So yeah, Sacred Meadows. This part's a breeze. I'm probably gonna get through this in like a second. This is generally a pretty easy part of the game. I remember it was kind of hard the first time playing. I think it's just more that I didn't know what I was doing. I think I didn't even have the hook shot. And I've seen people actually like use other methods to do it. Like, I think they used bombs. And I was like, I've never used bombs. I didn't even know you could use them. Like, it seems like the game makes it seem like you need to use a hook shot. Oh, John, what are you doing? You better work out. What am I doing? Okay, you know what? I could have just ran up and just... Nah, I'm not even gonna question myself. Like, why didn't I just run up and just shoot him? That would have saved like a whole 30 seconds for me doing that little like dance. See, this is what you kind of get to see how it's like editing my videos. It's a lot of me watching it being like, "What, John? Why'd you do this? Like, why, why'd you make this mistake?" It's a lot of that in editing. It's a lot of like, whys or what, or like, what are you doing? you're kind of seeing like my live reactions. I was watching the footage editing it. I probably made some joke about Navi. Like, I wonder where we're supposed to go, and yeah. What happened here? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm just gonna stand here paused for like 20 minutes. Yeah, easy part. I was watching a lot of people play this, and they were just getting decimated by this guy. It's easy. Just he has an easy pattern to follow. Like extremely easy. Like he goes wherever direction you're in, he's there. You go the other side. Like it's basic platforming. And yeah, I just said platforming. I should have been like just basic like enemy movement patterns. Why did I say platforming? So cutscene time. Do 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 do. Well, I don't even know if that's playing that right now. I'm actually listening to the in-game music for this recording, so. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Minuet of Forest. Another good song. Dun, dun, dun. You know, I said it a lot too. Like, one thing you do know, like, even though this playthrough and this part, like the parts that I did record, they aren't going to be exactly the same. One constant that is going to be there is my talking of the music of this game, because I'm going to be talking about it a lot. I think in every part, from part 5 to like 9, I still was like, man, this is a good song. This song's in the single digits. Well, this song's really good. So just get ready for the montage at the end. How many times did I say this song is good or in my single digits? Because like I can't help myself with this soundtrack. This one's great. I went unprepared too. Ooh, this dungeon. Forest Temple. Alright, well, like, this is generally the part where I do the sign-off. I don't know how long this sign-off goes, but I guess I'm going to sign off as well, so yeah, in the next part of this playthrough, I will be tackling the Forest Temple, and it'll actually be the true continuation, because it'll be me behind the controller. No more reactions, no more watching old footage, all brand new. We're going to go into the Forest Temple. I'll talk about my experience doing it beforehand. And we'll see how it goes. This should be fun. I am very much looking forward to getting back into this series and hopefully finishing it in a quick time frame. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry this happened, but nothing I can do. And yeah, I will see you next time on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Minimalist Challenge. See you then.